Hello, good afternoon. This is Mrs.Z. It's a grade 5, mission 2, lesson 8, word problem. Okay, let's see what they want us to do. Erin and Franny entered a rug design contest. The rules stated that the rug's dimension must be 32 inches by 45 inches and that they must be rectangular. They drew the following for their entries. Show at least three other designs they could have entered in the contest. Calculate the area of each section and the total area of the rugs. Okay, so calculate three other designs we need to create, and we calculate areas of each section, and then we need to find total area of the rugs, which in this case they all have to be the same because 1440 is when you multiply 45 by 32, or this is she did 35, 40, 45, and 32. So it is same. Erin did decompose her 32 into 30 and 2 and 45 into 45. That's what we usually do that but then Franny did 35 and 5 and 5 because she likes the two different colors, and then also she did 30 and then 1 and 1, which is also 32. So none of the girls made mistake and they all have the same the final area that is required. So let's see how we can do the new another idea. So first you can put that you needed to do 32 inches by 45 inches. Okay, so then you can decompose any way you want. Even if you do, for example, if I do 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus my writing minus the multiplication, sorry, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 2, that makes 32, correct? I can have any of these to be a different color if I like. And then I also can do 40 as maybe 20 plus 20 plus 5. There is several possibilities, guys. It has to be my or your ways. So that if you have another idea, you can do that too. Okay, let's see if I make this. I like to make as long as I could. So, and then this would be, okay. So if this is 20, and then this is 20, and that would be 5. 20, 25. Now I need to do 10. So if that is 10, and let's do bigger, 10 and 10 and 10, and then I needed 2 more, so I'm going to do 2 more, right? So I'm going to make that. All right, so let's make each separate section. Right, so it did 10, 10, 10, and 2. Okay, oops, I can't see that. Sorry, guys. Apologize. So I'm going to separate that. All right. So let's see what area is. You can always check. 20 plus 20 plus 4 is 45. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 2 is 32. So I'm good with that. So 10 times 20 is 200. 10 times 20 is 200. And 10 times 5 is 50. Okay, so 10 times 20 again is 200. 10 times 20 is 200. And 10 times 5 is 50. 10 times 20 is 200. And 10 times 20 is 200 and 50. Now 2 times 20 is 40. 2 times 20 is 40. And 2 times 5 is 10. So I can just play like if this is yellow, this is red, this is green, and then I can alternate this to be green, then this to be yellow, and this could be red. Okay, I'm going to do again. Now I will use red here, and then green here, and then yellow here. And then finally, I'm going to go again, yellow, red, and green. And then I will have a different colors, this different pattern, and then let's see if that will give me the same area, total area. So total area of Mrs.Z. Okay, I'm gonna write Mrs.Z here. That's me. And then I will need to add 200 plus 200 plus 50. That's 200. So I will just do the 450. Let's do that. 450. Okay. And inches squared. Okay, this is 450 plus, and again 450 inches squared, and again 450 inches squared, and then last is 40 plus 40 is 80 plus 10 is 90 inches squared. Okay, so now that is equals, okay, if I add 450 and 450, that would be 900 altogether inch squared, plus 450 plus 90. If I decompose 90 into 50 and 40, I can say 450 plus 50 is 500 plus 40, 540 inches squared. So now I add this also together. So 900 plus, if I decompose this into 100 and 440, this 900 and 100 will make me 1,000. So it will be final answer 1,440 inches squared, and that is exactly same as the girls have. So that is the area, total area. TA total area is 1,400. So design is good. Okay, so if I want to do that, I could even, if you can color to make more interested, or so I needed to make 2 more designs, so 3 other designs. This is one. Let's use another one. I have to make a smaller number, so I'm thinking of having 4. If I do this 15 and 15, I could do that. So if I use, let's see, I am going to use smaller numbers. All right, so let's see if that is So if I'm using 15, I have 45. So I could do 3 45s makes 15. So let's do 1, 2, and 3. So 15 plus 15 plus 15 makes 45. Okay, and then if I go 32, it could be the 1 here, and then 15 and 15 and one more. So now let's check if I have correct. So I'm going to make that. So, all right. You see that? Okay, and then this need to be parallel as well. So here is, it's good to use triangular rulers. They make really nice picture. So you less mess you make, the better calculation you will have. 1 times 15, let's check. 15 plus 15 is 30, plus 15 is 45. 15 plus 15 is 30, plus 1 plus 1 is 32. So I'm good there. So it's still 45 times 32, the same thing. Now I forget to write here 1,440 square inches. Okay, and then let's see if that's gonna give 1 times 15 is 15. 1 times 15 is 15, and 1 times 15 is 15. Okay, 15 times 15, that's gonna include, if you struggle with that, we can go and do distributive property. Let's see, if I needed to find 15 times 15, I could think about 10 plus 5 times 10 plus 5. Okay, if you don't know, now each number, this is 10, needs to be multiplied by 10, and then also 10 by 5. So let's do that. 10 times 10 plus 10 times 5. 10 times 5. Now, plus, you're going to use, that was the 10, now it's 5. 5 times 10 and 5 times 5. So it's going to be 5 times 10 plus 5 times 5. Distributive property. So now you multiply and solve it. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 5 is 50. 5 times 10 is 50. And 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, let's add all that together. 50 and 50, they make 100. So 100 plus 100, 200. 225, 225. So 15 times 15 is 225. So 15 times 15 is 225. Again, 15 times 15, 225, 225, 225, 225, 225. That is 1 times 15 is 15, 1 times 15 is 15, and that is another design. So you can use this different colors. If this is, let's see, blue and our blue and how about purple, blue, purple, blue. Okay, again, purple, blue, purple. Okay, blue, purple, blue, and purple, blue, purple. So this will be just two colors, and I alternate the colors, so that's going to be the. So now let's add them together. So you know that 15 plus 15 plus 15 is 45. So that is 45, and then this bottom is 45. So but let's make it work. So 45 plus 225 plus 225, that is 450 plus 225. So if you struggle to add these together, there is a solution. Okay, 225 plus 225 plus 225. I'm going to add them up. 15, remember 1. So 6 plus 1 is 7, and that is 675. So these three 225 are 675, plus this is also 675, and then this 3 is 45. So that will equal to, if you add 645 and 45 is 90. So this and this is 45, 90. So now 675 plus 675 is going to be 7 plus 7, 14, plus 1 is 15. And remember 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So plus 1,350. So these two, this and this, is 1,350. Okay, and now I need to add 1,350 to and 90 to it. I'm just going to add that there. So 0, that's 14, remember 1. So that and that makes again 1,440 square inches. And we have another solution. So the goal of this activity is that you really can decompose numbers in any possible way to get the parts of the number. So then you can calculate each part and get the solution for it. So the girls did 2 and I did 2. So this is another. So the last one we have to do at least, they said 3 other designs. So the last one I will use this area on here. So I got the same answer here. So I'm going to highlight that. All right, so let's see what I can do. I'm going to do new. If this is 32 times 45, I can decompose this to be like 20 plus 10 plus 2. And then I can also multiply, have that 30 plus 10 plus 5. So it's not the same as the girls did. So it's different. There's many more possibilities, guys. But I just did this. So let's see. If I have the area, okay, I can do 20 and 10 and 2, and then I can do down, okay, 30, 10 and 5. Okay, Right about okay. I never told you when I worked this. I came to America 26 years ago, and I was refugee from Bosnia and Herzegovina. I didn't speak any English. So and my son was only 5 years old, so we both learned English on PBS channel with Barney and with the Dr. Neighbor Roger and all those beautiful episodes for young children or young adults to learn English. 3 times 2 is 6, and add 2 zeros. This is 30 times 10, so 3 times 1 is 3, add 2 zeros. So now 30 times 2, 3 times 2 is 6, add a 0 there. Okay, next 10 times 20, 1 times 2 is 2, add 2 zeros. Okay, 10 times 10 is 100, and 10 times 2 is 20. 5 times 20, 5 times 2 is 10, and add 1 more 0, so that's 200. And then 5 times 10 again. 5 times 10 is 50. And then 5 times 2 is 10. So let's check. 30 times 20 is 600. 30 times 10 is 300. 30 times 2 is 60. 10 times 20 is 200. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 2 is 20. 5 times 20 is 100. 5 times 10 is 50, and 5 times 2 is 10. So it's really important, especially if you do the many calculations, to check your answer. 600 plus 300 is 900, and plus 60 is 960. Okay, now I'm going to draw a line through, and I'm going to add this. 200 plus 100 is 320, so 320. The next one is 100 plus 50 plus 10 is 160. And see if that's all gonna give us the same area. So 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14, and then you made 100. 100 plus 9 is 10 hundredths, and then 3 more, 13, 14 hundredths. So 14 is, you made 1 more, that's 1,000 you created, and you have 1,404 inches squared. And that you can change the color, so this could be let's see, orange, red, blue, purple, yellow, green. I will do this pink, and this could be black, and this could be white. So all different colors. So that could be another arrangement. And that is, this also, if you multiply, will give you 1,440 square inches. And we have, my name is Aida, so this was Aida. Okay, and then that's all right. This is Mrs.Z, and then this one would be maybe my son's, Armin. Okay, so we have created They had 2 and 3, 4, 5 all total, and the total area was exactly the same. But we decompose numbers into different parts to multiply. So this was lesson 8, word problem. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you. I love you. Stay safe, make smart choices, and be happy.